Today on our show, Kyle Corbett, Clara Johnson, Laura Buchholz, and we're glad to have them here today because it's time to get classy. And here's your host, the one and only Jim Muhlendijk.
Hello and welcome to Get Classy, WMCN's one and only game show where we test students on how much they pay attention in class. I'm your host, Jim Muhlendijk, and I'll be with you for the next 30 minutes as our contestants put their knowledge to the test and compete for a fabulous prize. Without further ado, let's get started. Welcome, contestants. Our categories are as follows: art, nutrition, communication studies, astronomy, and political science. To begin, Laura won a contest before the show, so she will pick the first category. Laura, what'll it be?
Art for 100.
Art for 100. Which style of art involves a graphite pencil and paper? That is incorrect. No response. A little nervous to start the show. That is just a basic pencil drawing. Next question, please, Laura.
Nutrition for 100.
Nutrition for 100. What is one category in the food pyramid? Laura?
Meats, eggs, and all that stuff. Meats, protein.
That is acceptable. Protein is an acceptable answer for 100 points. Next question.
Nutrition, 150.
Nutrition, 150. How many calories is the average diet based on? Clara?
2,000.
2,000 is correct. What is the next question?
Can I take CST for 100?
CST for 100. In persuasive speaking, logos means what? Kyle?
Oh my God.
Logic?
Logical argument is the correct answer. Kyle, what will it be for your next question?
Astronomy for 100?
Astronomy 100. In 2006, which celestial body was downgraded to dwarf planet? Clara?
Pluto.
That is correct for 100 points. Next question?
Let's do political science for 100.
Poli-sci for 100 points. What are the names of the two houses of the U.S. Congress? Clara?
Senate and the U.S. House of Representatives.
That is correct, Clara.
Oh
Next
God,
question?
I get to pick. Let's do art for 150.
Bouncing all around the map here. Art for 150. What is the title and artist of the painting shown here?
Oh, I don't even know that.
Clara?
Van Gogh, Starry Night.
That is correct, Clara. Next
so
question.
Sorry. May I get CST for 150?
CST for 150 points. Body language, eye contact, and gestures are all examples of what? Clara?
Nonverbal communication.
Nonverbal communication
I'm doing really good.
is correct. Clara, running away with it here. What's your next question?
Let's do nutrition for 200.
Nutrition, 200. Which has more nutritional value? A bag of frozen vegetables or a bag of fresh?
Bag of frozen vegetables.
That is incorrect.
Dang it.
Clara?
Bag of fresh vegetables.
That is incorrect.
I think you need to
And
complete.
I think that's out of time there. The correct answer is they are the same. Yeah, a little trick question. You even got the host. I didn't expect it. Claire, you still control the board. What will it be next?
Wait until it
Let's do astronomy for 150.
Astronomy for 150. Aries, Corvus, Lyra, and Musca are all examples of what? Clara was the first official hand up.
Moons.
That is incorrect. Okay. Kyle?
Constellations?
That is correct. Kyle, you now control the board. Where are you going to go?
Astronomy 200?
Astronomy 200. Which planet is closest to the Earth? Kyle?
Mars?
That is incorrect.
Ooh.
Laura, after doing the My Mother...
Yep, Venus, my very...
Venus is correct.
Yes!
My very extra special mother, something like that.
Extraordinary!
You control the board.
Yes, 250, nutrition for
Nutrition,
250.
250. How many calories do you need to burn to lose 1 pound of weight?
Oh, wait.
Laura?
Just guess. 1,000.
That is incorrect. Any other guesses from the other two contestants? 3,500 calories is the correct. Yeah, exactly. Doing quick math, I'm about 10,000 calories away from being where I should be. Laura, you control the board.
Let's do nutrition for 300.
Nutrition, to close out the category. What percentage of your diet should be made up of carbohydrates?
Percentage.
Again, I'll repeat the question. What percentage of your diet should be made up of carbohydrates? Looks like no response. 45 to 65% is an acceptable answer. Moving on, Laura, you still control the board. Where are you going to go?
Political science, 150.
Political science for 150. What political system was gradually dismantled in South Africa starting in 1989? Kyle.
Apartheid?
That is correct. You control the board, Kyle. Where are you going to go?
Let's go back to astronomy 250.
Astronomy for 250. When compared to the other planets in the solar system, why is the name Earth unique? Clara.
Oh, crap. I don't know.
So as an unacceptable answer, Clara, we're going to move on to Kyle.
Is the only planet not named after a Roman god?
That is exactly correct. Greek or Roman
nice
god
job.
is the answer. What's the next question?
Pulling my weight here.
Astronomy 300 to close out the
To
category.
close out the category, of the 8 planets in the solar system, which 2 do not have moons? A couple of juke moves there. Laura,
I'll just Mars and Venus.
that is incorrect.
Why did I even go for that?
Yeah. Maybe the other 2? All right, the correct answer is Venus and Mercury.
That's not.
Gonna guess that.
Yeah, the initials correct. Kyle, where are we going to go?
You have a lot of art left.
CST 200.
CST for 200 points. Proxemics refers to what? Clara?
I want to say space.
Judges? That is correct. The physical space between 2 people. What is the next question?
Let's do communications for 250.
CST for 250 points. In a TV studio, as the one we're standing in now, what is a C-stand?
Oh, I should know this.
That is time. A stand used for lights and microphones. Let me tell you, Dr. Patricia Turner would not be happy if she heard you didn't come through with that one. What's the next question, Clara?
Let's close out communications. That
Communications
seems
for 300 points. What communication theory can be summarized in the phrase, people are like onions? Clara.
good. Social penetration.
That is correct. Multiple layers to an onion, as there are multiple layers to a person. Where are we going to go next on the board, Clara?
Let's go art for 200.
Art for 200. What is a fresco? Hearing my producer laugh, that is time. It's a type of a mural painting. Sistine Chapel on the wall, that's one of the examples that I can think of. Clara, what's the next question going to be?
Let's try poli-sci for 200.
Poli-sci, 200 points. What thinker wrote that a human being has the right to life, liberty, and property? The correct answer in that category, John Locke, which, as we know, and the pursuit of happiness went in for property into the Declaration of Independence. I should say the Constitution. Next question.
Poly for 250.
Poly for 250.
I only got 2 choices.
A numbers question. How many people are elected to the U.S. House of Representatives? Kyle formulating the math in his head. Oh, Laura.
435.
435 is correct. Laura, now you control the board. Let me know what the next question is going to be.
Poli-sci for 300.
Closing out the category. Now listen closely. This is going to be explained to you. Filibustering is a procedural tactic that allows a senator to give a theoretically endless speech to prevent a bill from coming to vote. The rule is that a senator has the floor until he or she yields the floor. What is the only way that a senator engaged in a filibuster can get a break without yielding to the floor? Sounds like a laugh of confidence from Laura, but I don't think you're going to raise your hand. The correct answer is yielding for a question. It's the only way you can stop a filibuster speech. Laura, what do you think? What's the next question going to be?
Yep, art for 250.
Art for 250. What does the term chiaroscuro mean? I'm indicated that that's time on that question as well. Art's not treating you folks well.
Nope.
It's a monochrome picture made by using multiple shades of the same color. So you take blue and you make it light blue and dark blue and make it a painting. Laura, you still control the board.
The last question.
Last question on the board, art for 300.